Hey there, Lysandra Everett here, and I wanted to shoot this quick video to share some secrets that I just learned. This is some really good stuff, and I just had to share it with you. And so I'm calling this 5 Keys to Unlock Six Figures. And it may not be, really what you think, but just, take a listen, think about this, and really see where you are with it, because so many people, they want to know the secrets to success. What is the magic thing? What is that magic bullet that's going to make it happen for me? And the truth is that the process is really simple. Is that you have to learn what the successful people are doing, and then do that consistently. And really, consistency is so big, and this is where most people fail, and I can say that because this is where I have failed. So but there are some things that you kind of need to have in place on the mental side, and just really just kind of look at yourself mentally and kind of look at your surroundings in order to make this happen. So here we go. Let's start with number one. The first one is vision. Having a vision. So many of us don't know how to dream, right? Even as kids, we had these big dreams, and, we had very realistic parents. And, you would say, oh, I want to be a doctor. And there'd be somebody telling you to hush because nobody's ever done that. For me, when I was little, I wanted to be an attorney. And I had someone in my life tell me, well, you can never be an attorney. You've got too much mouth. You'll be in too much trouble. You shouldn't do that. And that stuck with me. And that really changed the course of my life. But the thing about it is that, you have to have a vision. You got to know what it is you want, and knowing that, knowing where you want and getting there is important. It's not about magic. It's not about hoping, wishing, and praying. It's really, you need to have a vision. You've got to have that place of where you want to go. And then you've got to find out how to get there. So the vision just tells you, where you want to go. I heard a great marketer say, it is pretty difficult to hit a moving target, but it is impossible to hit an invisible one. So you just got to know where it is that you want to go. It doesn't matter how crazy it might be. You just need to know where you want to go. Okay, the next thing is be willing to fail. We are raised in our society that failure is not an option, that failure is not okay. And the truth is that failure really is okay. That's how you learn. Now, I'm not saying just go out there and be all willy-nilly. Learn from the people who have done this before you, but also be okay with failing. But from that failure, learn the lesson. Because, see, failure brings about experience. It brings about your character, and it also helps you create confidence. Because, see, when you know you've done something that doesn't work, you know what to avoid in the future. So, as for me, I'm not afraid to try something at least once. For me, it's cooking. I'm willing to get on out there and try a new recipe. And so I'll follow the recipe the way it states, and then figure out, okay, did this come out right? Did I bake it too long? Did I add too much of this or whatever? So, just be okay with failing, and and be willing to make sure that you learn from those mistakes. That is the important thing, to figure out what it is that you did wrong so that you can go forward again. The next thing is to really believe in yourself and your abilities. Um, you know, Especially when you're coming up, you're thinking, oh, I don't know this, oh, I don't know that. And I can speak from experience that I have had this this go on within myself, thinking that I don't know enough. And the truth is that you really do know more than you think. And what we do is we go ask Tom, Susie, Jerry, Tom, Dick, and Harry, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And then that's all of those negative influences that are on your life. If you're going to ask someone's opinion, ask someone who has done what you're trying to do, and ask them, for a coaching moment, but not to get an opinion as to whether or not you should pursue your dreams, because odds are you're going to be the only one in your circle that's really out there pursuing some dreams. So why go and ask the opinion of somebody who is going nowhere in their life fast? I tell my friends, if you want to be talked out of something, don't come ask me, because I'm going to be the one that says, hey, let's do it, let's try it and see what happens. Okay? So, and be careful about who you share your thoughts and dreams with, because that is just the biggest thing. You don't go tell everybody what you have in your heart. Make sure that you are reading books that are taking you where you want to go, and and if all else fails, find some new friends. My goodness, I know I did, and it was just the best thing ever. And so I find now that most of my friends are business related in some kind of way. But hey, okay, so the next thing is to invest in yourself and invest in your business. Now, most times when you're talking about spending money on products that are going to help you develop your mind and help you develop your business skill set, most people will balk at it. They're like, "You've got to be nuts to go spending $1,000 on this course or whatever." But the thing about it is that the $1,000 that you invest in that course is going to help you develop yourself mentally if you use it. Now, there are a lot of people that have invested in courses and have done nothing with it. I am one of them. I have done that. But those courses are also available for me to go back and use whenever I need to use them in my business. But but the thing about it is that they'll go and spend thousands of dollars on a TV, or on new clothes, or even on a new car. I mean, those things are a waste away. Those things lose their value and all that, and you can't multiply with that. But what you put in your mind, you can multiply with. So don't worry about okay, this is going to cost a lot of money. No, look at it like this is an investment, in that this is going to bring about some return. Because see, once you gain that knowledge and you learn how to implement that knowledge, then that is a powerful thing for you. Once you buy a TV, it's bought. You're going to sit there, you're going to watch it, but you know what? In a few years, it's going to get old, and there's nothing you can do with it except throw it away and get a new one. Well, but when you invest in yourself and invest in your business, those are the things that bring about a return or on your investment. So start investing in yourself. Stop thinking that you can't afford it, because the fact is that you can't afford not to. And speak positivity into your life. Whatever you speak to, that is what is going to come about. And it takes effort to change that. You have to physically and consciously make a decision to change your words and change your thoughts. Okay, the last key to unlocking that six figures is who you roll with. Look around you. If you hang around with non-broke folk, odds are you're going to be number 10. Is everybody around you broke? I mean, really, look at it. Look at the people that you hang around. Are you constantly hanging around somebody that says, oh, I don't have enough money for this. Oh, I don't have enough money for that. Oh, everybody's broke and all that stuff. Is that the kind of people that you're hanging around? If you are, I'm telling you now, you need to change that. And that's called your circle of influence. Look at who is influencing you. Because, Donald Trump is not hanging around broke people. Robert Kiyosaki, not hanging around broke people. Okay, if you think about the richest people Oprah, all of them, think about it. They are not hanging around broke people. They have abundance enough to help people, but they are not hanging around broke people. So, and people aren't necessarily comfortable with you changing. They want you to be the same old that you used to be, and you can't do that. I know for me, when I go home to visit my family, and honestly I have not been in quite a few years, it's because the same people are there talking about the same things that they've been talking about for like 20 years. And the only thing I'm asking is, have you been out? Have you gone and experienced the world? And so what are you going to do to change that? You know, get into new circles, get into some country club, go join your chamber of commerce, go to a seminar, go find somewhere to hang around people who are doing the things that you want to do. So, those are the 5 keys to unlocking six-figure success, whether it's on the internet or whether it's in traditional business or whatever. So, now my question to you is, what are you going to do? Are you going to continue to stay in the same place over and over again? Are you in the same place that you were last year? What are you going to do to change? One of the things that you can do is click the link below. Okay, enter your best email address, and I'm going to introduce you to my business partner, David. And he is going to show you the exact same system that I'm using to work from home and make all the money I want to on the internet. So, what I want you to do right now is simply click the link below, put in your email address, and I'll see you on the other side. This is Lysandra Everett signing off, and I'll see you on the next video.